You know that feeling when you say you're gonna start on Monday, but then Monday comes and goes? Or when you have all of these big dreams, but you keep putting them off because you're not ready yet? Yeah, I've been there too. But let me tell you something. Waiting for motivation is the biggest trap. If you are sick and tired of getting in your own way, this video is for you. Let's get into it. Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah. If you're new and you haven't been here yet, I make content all about self-development, glowing up, and all in all, just becoming the best version of yourself. This year is all about stepping into the life I know I deserve, and I want to take you along on the journey with me. Okay, so we have 5 chapters in this video. Why we procrastinate, the take action anyway mindset shift that we're going to talk through, how to stop procrastinating and actually make progress, the power of momentum, and then we have a final pep talk at the end. Chapter 1 is why we procrastinate. First things first, you keep putting things off, but it's not because you're lazy. It's actually much deeper than that. We procrastinate for 3 reasons. Number 1 is one of the biggest ones, and it's fear of failure. It's what if this doesn't work out? What if people judge me? What if they say no? What if I get embarrassed? What if they don't respond to my emails? What if I go up there? What if I go on stage and I embarrass myself? That's just all surrounding a massive fear of failure. Number 2 is perfectionism. And that's like the mindset of, if I can't get it right, then why should I even do it at all? If I want to do it, I want to do it right. I want to do it perfect. That's the second reason we procrastinate. And number 3 is just general overwhelm. It's like the goal feels so big that you don't even know where to start. You have this big dream. You want this, you want 6 figures, you want to live in this kind of house, you want to be able to drive this kind of car, and you don't even know where to start. You just get overwhelmed, and so you just do nothing at all. I think we've all been there. But the truth is, if nothing changes, then nothing changes, if that makes any sense. If you do not do any work, then you will not get any results. That's just the way it goes. You are never going to feel ready. It's really annoying, but you're never actually gonna feel ready. When I left my 9 to 5 and stopped applying for like new roles and stuff, I didn't feel ready to do that. Even though I had the savings, even though I'd made a plan, even though I'd prepared, I still didn't feel ready. I recently heard this podcaster say that she was doing like a public event, and it was the first time she was doing a public event, and she has like millions of followers, but she said that she'd been putting it off so long. She was really worried about it, and I was just thinking, like, wow, this woman, she has like all the accolades, she has all of the validation she could possibly get, she has a best-selling book and everything, and yet she was still nervous to like speak in front of a crowd and talk about her experience. Like, how crazy is that? And that just proved to me that confidence doesn't come before action, it comes from taking action. Once you've taken that action, once you've done that hard, difficult thing that you've been putting off, you gain like a little bit of confidence every single time you do that. So instead of waiting to feel motivated, let's focus on what actually works, and that's action, clearly. So that leads on to chapter 2, which is what we're going to call the take action anyway mindset shift. Like the point I made before with the podcaster, successful people aren't more motivated than you. They just take action even when they don't feel like it. They just take action even when they feel scared to do so. And that's what I've had to learn. That's what I'm having to learn. I used to think that I needed the perfect time. I needed the perfect plan. I needed to be in the perfect frame set. I needed to look the perfect way in order for me to start my task, in order for me to take action. But unfortunately, perfectionism doesn't exist. You will never be perfect. So instead of aiming for perfect, I started aiming for progress instead. So let's try this mindset shift instead. Instead of thinking I'll start when I'm ready to start, say I'll start messy, I'll start scared, and I'm gonna figure it out along the way. I'm gonna figure it out as I go. Instead of saying I need motivation or I don't feel motivated right now, say discipline gets results, not motivation. That's what I think whenever I'm about to do something I don't want to do, like even getting out of bed in the morning to go to the gym. I'll say discipline gets results, and literally what would the best version of myself do right now? The best version of myself would get her ass out of bed and she'll do the thing that she doesn't really feel like doing, do the thing that she doesn't feel motivated to do. And instead of what if I fail, what if I get rejected, think what if I succeed, what if I get a response, what if this actually gets me further ahead in my journey. I feel like even if you don't get the response, or even if you do get the no, it still takes you further anyway, because you've done the hard thing, you've done the difficult thing, which was reaching out and putting yourself out there. A nice affirmation for this is, I am someone who takes action. I am someone who follows through. And as you're doing those hard things, say that to yourself. As you're doing that hard email, as you're putting yourself out there, whatever it is that you're finding difficult, what you're struggling with, as you're doing that thing, say, I am someone who follows through. Just reaffirm that to yourself. Chapter 3 is how to stop procrastinating and actually make progress. Number 1 is romanticizing the process so that it actually feels like fun and not a chore. I stopped making my goals feel like work and really just something that I really had to tick off. Stopped making it feel like a drag and started making them feel like a lifestyle that I actually love. When I'm working, I make my workspace cozy. I play some music. I set the mood. I light a candle, crank up the heating. I put on my favorite playlist. If I'm planning, then I'll go to a really nice cute cafe and I'll make it an experience. The more fun you make the process, the easier it's going to be to show up for yourself. So any way that you can make what you're doing now more fun, even if it's sitting at a desk in your office, like maybe like put a little plant, put a little flower there, listen to like your favorite song, listen to a playlist, wear your jewelry, wear things that make you feel good. Step 2 is creating a do it anyway routine. Instead of asking myself, do I feel like doing this, or am I in the mood to go to the gym, am I in the mood to do these emails, I created non-negotiables. For example, my gym routine is not up for debate. My content schedule, me posting every day, me posting every week on YouTube, it's not up for debate. I don't give myself time to overthink, I just do it. The more time you give yourself to think, you're going to talk yourself out of doing the thing. We've all been there before. You've been wanting to go to the gym, but you're thinking, oh, what am I gonna wear? Look at the time, it's gonna be busy now, the work rush, it's gonna take me long to get home, and then what am I gonna cook? And then you just talk yourself out of it. Stop overthinking, just do the thing, please. Number 3 is the 5-second rule. And again, it's in ties with no more thinking and just doing it. If you've ever felt paralyzed by thinking, do this instead. Count down from 5 to 1, and when it gets to 1, just do it. Just start. Whether it's pressing record, whether it's writing that email, writing that blog post, whether it's opening your laptop, getting out of bed, don't give your brain time to talk you out of it. Number 4 is setting up my environment for success. I realized my surroundings were making or breaking my productivity, my creativity. So I decluttered my space. I set up my wall foam paper with my goals, and I look at my vision board every single morning when I wake up, and I only follow people online who inspire me to take action towards my goals. Number 5 is making it impossible to fail. I know this is going to sound a bit woo-woo, so bear with me here. I stopped relying on willpower, and instead I make my success automatic, and this is how. So I batch my content, so I always have something ready. Right now I have 8 pieces of content in my Instagram drafts ready to be posted, so I know that throughout next week I'm going to be consistent. If I happen to, like, I don't know, get sick, God forbid, or something over the next couple of days, I have that content prepared already. Do you know what I mean? So that's a success. I schedule my gym sessions like meetings. My gym sessions go into my calendar every day, and I use apps that block distractions. I love using do not disturb. Do not disturb, it should become your best friend when you're working towards your goals. I'm setting my life up so that doing the work is easier than skipping it. Chapter 4 is the power of momentum. Small consistent steps lead to massive results. You don't have to do everything at once. Just start. One step today, another tomorrow, another the day after that, and the day after that. And before you know it, you look back and you're like, wow, I've built something amazing. Much better to get to the end of the goal, get to the end of the year, and maybe you don't have the exact results that you want in terms of numbers, but you've proved to yourself that you can build discipline and you can be consistent, and that is a big thing. A lot of people can't say that. So think about your biggest goal right now. What's one small thing you can do today to move closer towards it? Drop it in the comments. I'll be reading and replying, you know, because I had a particular savings goal last year and I did meet my savings goal. I was really proud of it, and you know, those moments where I didn't really want to put that money aside and instead I wanted to maybe spend it on something else or go on another holiday, I was able to really look back on the year and be like, wow, look at what I've done. I said I wanted to save X amount and I did. Okay, step 5 is your final pep talk. Okay, your dreams are literally waiting for you to take that action. If you take one thing from this video, then please let it be this: there is no perfect time, there is no perfect plan, there is no perfect mindset. The only difference between the people who make it and the people who don't, one took action, and you can be that person. I am going to be that person. I am that person. You are that person. So start now. Start messy, start scared, start worried. Just start, and trust me, you will thank yourself later. I really hope this video gave you that extra push you needed to kickstart your goals, to make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell so you know the next time I'm uploading. I have a bunch of other videos on how to like glow up, become the best version of yourself, and just loads of videos to push you forward and motivate you, because we're on this journey together and I can't wait to see what we all accomplish. Thank you so much again for watching this and tuning in. I love you all. Bye.